Cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Looking to throw, it's King. They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Still running at the 40. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's complete. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Patterson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires into traffic and picked off.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's reeled in, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right now?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Pocket breaking down. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Blasted as he lets it go. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. power football with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Fighting off the defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Hard running there. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Throws to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm. And finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Tigers are marching down the field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Randall. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To throw, it's King. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Haynes. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the move, it's Haynes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top.
Lofts one high and deep. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Tight end getting vertical. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Tigers are on the move. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Flips it out on the screen. Creates a little room. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. Off play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Nice move to keep running. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football to try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off play action on first down. They get to him as he throws. This has been a dominant performance by the Clemson defense. They have kept the offense in reverse all day. The great defensive legend would be proud.
Oh, they would be stoked. I mean, just to have a complete performance. The defensive line shutting down the run, making sure you can't get any kind of run game going in the secondary, being locked down, linebackers flying around. It's been a complete performance, and it's been complete domination.
Trying play action. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it. That was a great call. First down.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Trying to move the sticks on third down. He's going to fire deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
After the run, now to throw. He caught it. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it.
Dropping back, it's King. Pressure coming.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Rushes on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's King. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quick completion on the out.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No third down conversion for you.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalry